I'm standing outside of Flexx Fitness, Hawaii, owned by IFBB legend Krisu Faildo. I've known about Chris since I started training when I was just a kid, and I'm excited to meet him and see the gym that he's built here in Honolulu. I'm Big Ron Partlоу, and this is Mutant on a Mission. Chris.
Aloha, Ron.
Aloha, I guess that's what I say, hey?
Welcome to Flexx Fitness, Hawaii.
Yeah.
My second home.
Second home. Thanks for having me, man.
You're welcome.
I wanted to say, you know, I've known about you since I started training in 1990. I knew about Krisu Faildо, and I saw you in the magazines, and you know, I was happy to follow your career, and you got your pro card at your last show there, right? Isn't that how it went?
Down at the Team University in 2007.
Yeah, so you're a fellow lifer. And I wanted to come and see your gym, man. And
this is my passion, Ron.
I'm happy to be here. I know you train a lot of people out of here, don't you?
This is my home for training my clients. My wife and I, we opened this up just a year ago. It's going well.
Brave move. Opening this is never going to go away now.
It's my life.
Yeah, yeah. Well, show me around the place, you know?
Sure.
I'll put my bag down and tell me how you built it.
So it's just a small 2,500 square foot gym. But we have the outside, so it makes it much bigger.
Yes. I mean, it's a nice, clean setup, you know?
My wife wanted it red and black. She's always into red for feng shui. So
yeah. Oh, yeah.
we ordered it all in red and black.
Yeah. My gym's a lot of red and black as our official colors, right? But we got a lot of scattered equipment that's different colors too, so it's a bit of a rainbow. But yeah, no, it's cool. And I know you have two dumbbell sections, right?
Correct. So this here, it only goes up to 100, 5 to 100. I got more on the other side, which goes all the way to 150.
Oh, damn.
A little too light for you, but still.
No, maybe my previous years. And and I also want to look at your leg equipment because that's always a big deal for me.
This hack squat is a little forgiving. It's not as steep.
Oh, this is like a 30-degree hack.
Yes, it's really, really good.
I bet you can load this up if you want, right?
You can pretty much load this baby up.
This is cool.
Yeah.
And this is adjustable too, right?
It's adjustable.
I'm huge on hack squats that have an adjustable foot plate because one of the things I always hated was when the foot plate is sloped out too much.
Correct.
And you feel like your toes are hitting your end of your shoes. And so I like a nice, you know, heel drive kind of feel hack squat.
So I kind of handpicked all the pieces that we have here. Every gym needs a leg press. There's a basic leg press. I picked the ones that you don't have to really load up the plates on there, so it's pretty heavy already.
This is big though. This is a nice big machine. Adjustable back.
Adjustable back.
Oh, I like this.
That's so you can keep yourself locked in there.
I have a story. I actually trained at a gym for so many years.
Okay.
That well, I'm sure other people contributed, but I actually ripped this off the bolts. By pulling on it, just cranking on, because the handles weren't in the right spot for me. Like these handles on that one weren't in the right spot, so I grabbed the seat. And over years, it just ripped it out.
I bet you did.
They had to re-drill, cause So seeing a handle, that's the first time I've seen someone put a handle
Yes,
there.
one thing good about Realleader is they're always upgrading and always innovating on their machines.
Yeah.
So if I call them and I said, hey, this isn't working correctly, they'll kind of modify it and then come up with a second edition of it.
Yeah.
So this is probably the third or fourth edition of their leg press.
I remember, that same leg press I'm talking about that I ripped the bolts off. I used to have sore traps the day after leg day. So I think I might have been like a little too aggro, you know?
Traps and legs, all of the same.
Yeah, that's how you get them.
Ron, this is one of the highest machines being used in our gym. It's called a two-way squat. Every gym has one, but this one really feels great. Especially you want to work quads.
I'm gonna hop in
face on this way.
So you can do like a V squat on this side.
Correct. Yeah. This is like a regular squat.
Oh yeah, nice line.
Yeah. It was pretty deep.
Another thing I like about this, I can tell already, is some of these they get too light at the top.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you kind of have to band them. Like a lot of power squats when you're tall.
Correct.
You get to the top and it's not heavy enough.
You still can band with these, but I rarely band on this machine here. It's a lot easier going this way. So more of a natural curve.
I like this. This is solid.
Yeah, and it's pretty heavy already, so.
I'm not real familiar with this brand, so I'm happy to see something new on the show.
They're based out of China. They're growing. They're big in the European countries.
Yeah.
But they're down there at the Mr. Olympia. They're spreading the word out. So this run is our standing calf machine. I figure I picked the plate-loaded one on this one.
So now that I own a gym, I love plate-loaded equipment because you have to move equipment around all the time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you get a 500-pound stack on a calf machine and you got to move that sucker. And it's like, okay, how many power lifters are in the gym? But I love a good standing calf raise. And the test is always the platform and whether or not it's right underneath you or not. Because if it's not underneath you, your shoes are going to move all over the place. That feels fantastic.
I love this piece. So Ron, this is what I call the Mecca of Hawaii. Flexx Fitness Hawaii is located on the outside of the inside portion of the gym.
Wow.
So,
and you just had to move it because they're painting. I see they got a sky reach here.
Yes.
They're painting these walls. So you normally have equipment out in here.
It's beautiful.
Amazing.
It's in Hawaii, beautiful, it's great.
Yeah.
Why not have an outside portion of the gym?
Yeah.
So they said, why don't you pull some of the equipment outside, and it stayed like that for the whole year. Now I have to move all that equipment back out this week.
So they lent you this room that we're about to go into?
That's correct.
Okay, let's have a look. Man, okay, so all this stuff was outside.
So everything in here was located outside. You can imagine that. This is an unusual piece. Yeah. It's a dual leg press. We can work it one leg at a time.
I'm gonna hop in this because I always like to feel these out. This one is awkward.
I tell my clients that the easiest way to do this one is single leg at a time.
Oh yeah.
Try and do a double, it's gonna feel awkward.
Oh, this would be heavy at the top because it really goes up. Because I know like Hammer makes one that goes straight out.
Straight out. And this one kind of goes up in an angle.
Yeah, and the thing about the Hammer one is it's really light at the bottom.
Okay.
Because it doesn't,
I know exactly
what I mean?
you're talking about.
Whereas this feels like it's up. So it would be heavier at the bottom. So like, 5 plates on this would be way heavier than 5 plates on the Hammer. But that's a good feel.
That's heaven for me outside,
Yeah.
The beautiful weather at night with the lights.
Yeah. Yeah, I love an outdoor gym area, but they're rare.
Very
up until
rare.
COVID, they were very rare.
So the member said, Chris, why don't you keep this room? I said, are you kidding me? We got the beautiful sun, the beautiful weather, and you want to come indoors? This is like a typical gym we can find anywhere, right, Ron?
Yeah.
Why not have it outdoors?
So Chris, thanks for showing me around the place. Now we gotta test some equipment out. And I've always wanted to train with this, so I'm looking forward to it. So we'll hit some arms.
Let's go get them.
Thanks for showing me around,
Let's
man.
go blow up those guns.
Yeah, I gotta get them back. Okay, mutant on a mission. We're heading out. I'm worried about when that big lumberjack shirt comes off. Oh, Chris, were you ever on any of those, remember when there was that period where bodybuilding was getting on TV? They were televising the odd show, and then they had that, that bodybuilding, muscle show that Kevin Levrone would be on with the tights. Did you ever appear on any of the ESPN
back in my day,
stuff?
but I never got invited to get on the ESPN.
Because I was thinking, I've seen you in the magazine, so I was like, I wonder if he ever did any of the ESPN stuff.
I never did that. Always watched it, but never was on it.
Yeah, but that's totally your era.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's the best era, by the way.
Yeah. 4. Okay. I haven't curled 50s in a while, buddy.
Well, today's your lucky day. Let's go. Look at that. There you go. There you go. Look at those things. Let's go. Let's squeeze. Nice.
It's always you know, you spend your whole life in bodybuilding and you have these little moments where you're like, I can't believe I'm working out with this guy. Like out of 8 billion people on the planet, you know, you wind up training with people like, you know, the first time I trained with Johnny Jackson or the first time I trained, you know what I mean? You're just like, that's weird, you know? And it's just funny, you know, the old like 1992, you know, Muscle and Fitness or whatever you were. What was the first time you appeared in a magazine?
It's gotta be when I probably won the Teenage Nationals with Sean Ray in 1985.
So
that's when we competed against each other in Atlanta, Georgia. I won my class, he won his.
Oh, really?
He won the overall. That's how far back I go. So that's how I know Sean Ray.
Yeah. So
1985.
So it's funny to me, you know, you wind up training with some people, and it's just crazy how the industry works with you know, the guys. You know, so it's pretty cool.
It brings us all together. I know that.
Yeah. If you're gonna have TVs in a gym, you gotta make sure you have football on. So seeing NFL's fine with me.
Kill it. Right. Got this. Yours. Push through. Yours, got it. Like that. No problem.
You know, some preachers, I don't know if it's the handles or something, but my elbows want to do this all the time.
Flare out, yep.
But this seems to lock me in good, so.
Right, yes. Up, squeeze, let's go. Up. Done. Good. Done. That's a breathe, yeah. No problem. All right. Another one. Yeah, there we go. Good. Oh, look who's here. The overall winner. What's up, Jesper?
Oh, shit. Overall winner.
Congratulations.
See, you know you're in a real gym when overall winners from shows show up. You want to tell everyone your name?
Yeah, so, hi, I'm Jesper.
Jesper?
Yeah, Jesper.
Hey, congratulations. Cheers. Good to see you, man.
Congratulations, man. Good job last night. Except for being late to the pose down. This guy.
Oh, you're the guy.
Oh my God.
And I remember now. I remember now. I really like it when I go to a gym and I see a brand of equipment or a piece of equipment that I've never seen before. And you coming in here, he's got all the Realleader stuff. And you know, I just want to see new stuff. And I actually really liked it all and it was cool. Whenever I'm slightly concerned that I might look weak compared to my training partner, I always say, oh, I haven't done these in a while. You know, it's a little secret. So Chris is bringing the barbell behind his head, which gives you a little bit better stretch. And I was bringing mine to my forehead, which makes it a little bit harder out of the bottom. But they're both techniques that you can play with. I'll do my next set like that, see how it feels.
Push it through, let's go. 2 more. Come on, 1 more. Kill this thing, let's go. Up, drive, finish it. Back up, got it.
I know with the editing of the video you can't really see, but we're doing like no rest. We're just banging these out. Let's go.
10, no problem.
Nice stalls.
You're halfway there, buddy. Come on, 25. Bang. Oh. 3 home, 3 home. Let's go 2, let's go 2. Final one right here. Roll, baby, go. Gotcha. Got it.
Okay. Gotta stack the odd machine. The odd machine. Not everything. I can't do everything.
Yes. Grinding through. Come on.
you know, a guy like Chris been, you know, training since the early 80s, right? So, you know, he's going on 40 years of lifting weights, and myself, I'm going on 30 years of lifting weights. So it's like a brotherhood of guys like him that, you know, would just love to grab some dumbbells and get a hold of some weights and move some iron around. There's nothing like it. Notice how every rep looks the same, and that's a skill that you get as you train. You got to remember when you train in triceps, you have to do an overhead movement, because that's the only movement that puts the long head in a stretched position, and the long head is the one that crosses the shoulder joint at the back, and it's the biggest muscle in your arm. So if you want big arms, you should overload the biggest muscle in your arm, and that requires an overhead extension. No problem.
Oh, that felt good.
So since Chris is out repping me on tricep exercises, I'm gonna bring up how his arms are a lot shorter than mine.
It's your front door bicep. Jesus Christmas. Oh, cool.
You know, the thing is,
That's beauty.
I was never ripped off season. I was always a big, bulky bodybuilder. You know, like a big fat face, eating like a pig, like trying to get huge. But now that I'm retired, I only eat 4 meals a day, and that's why I'm lean.
What is the heavy shaper got up to?
333.
333?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And
Dude.
I'm 248 right now.
Wow.
So it's a lot of weight to drop, and
Yes.
just, you know, that's why I'm...
Well, you look good like this.
Thanks, man. Yeah, no, I feel great, you know? 4, 5. Yep. 6, 7, 8. Let's go. You got another one. 9. One more. 10. Beautiful. So, just pounded arms with IFBB Pro and fellow lifer Chris Faildо at Flexx Fitness, Hawaii. Thanks so much for having us at your gym. You know, like I always say, I can't believe I get to do this as, you know, part of what I do for a living. You know, get to travel around the world with Mutant, go to all the expos, go to all the events, and best of all, see all the gyms on the planet that I want to see. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I deeply appreciate that we're in season 7 of this show, which just boggles my mind that it's gone that far. And thanks for being a part of it, Chris.
Amazing work,
Really
Ron.
appreciate it.
You're always welcome here at Flexx Fitness Hawaii.
You bet, man. And if you're ever in Canada, you got to hook up. So,
No doubt.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. I'm Big Ron Partlow, and I'm out.